Before we dive in, here's a gentle reminder. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a like. Um, it helps a lot, and make sure you never miss the magic. Have you ever wondered how a beloved story can turn completely upside down overnight? Spring 2025 brought Black Clover fans one of those wild, jaw-dropping twists that leave you rereading pages and desperately searching for someone to talk about it with. As the manga moved into its final arc, rumors swirled. No news on a new anime season, but the tension in each new chapter was thick enough to cut with a sword. Right after the chaos of the Spade Kingdom raid, some hoped peace might finally settle over the Clover Kingdom. But that hope vanished fast, especially when the trusted Wizard King Julius was revealed to be possessed by none other than Lucius Sogratis. If that name sends a chill down your spine, you're not alone, and Lucius is already a force to be reckoned with, revealed his connection to the Lord of the Underworld, making him an opponent who seemed almost unbeatable. A powerful showdown was brewing. Asta and Yuno faced off against Lucius, but in a classic move that would make even the most hardened villain chuckle, it turned out they had only been fighting Lucius's clone because, in a show of terrifying power, Lucius exposed his link to all the Grimoire towers and did what no one expected. He eliminated three important characters right in front of our eyes in the wake of Lucius's rampage. Chapter 378 of the manga delivered heartbreaking blows. Daldre Poisot, the former Purple Orca captain, Rev Kai Salik, disgraced Magic Knight, and Marc Francois, trusted advisor to the Wizard King, were all wiped out in a single brutal strike. The moment hit extra hard since we'd followed these characters since the series began. Lucius's strategy wasn't just about defeating strong mages. When he killed Geldra, Rev Kai, and Marx, their grimoires, filled with the spells they spent their lives perfecting, flew back to the Grimoire Towers, now bound to those towers. Lucius can wield the abilities of fallen magic wielders. A reveal that amps up the danger like never before. As the battle escalated, Lucius used chain magic to capture Yuno, then broadcast the whole ordeal across the kingdom using Marx's own abilities. The point was clear. Lucius wanted everyone to witness his growing dominance. Even Gweldra, who once slipped by with his permeation magic, looked unlikely to make it out alive. The calculated targeting of these three felt personal. They each brought something unique to the table, and that was exactly why Lucius didn't hesitate. Looking back, Brebchai's path always seemed a little tragic. He debuted as the very first rogue magic knight, trying and failing to steal Yuno's four-leaf grimoire, only to wind up fighting Asta instead. He'd risen up the ranks, only to be left for dead by his own captain after a disastrous mission. His life spiraled, scarred physically and emotionally, but there was always the hint that he could have found redemption. Right up until Lucius severed that slim chance, Gweldra wasn't winning any popularity contests after his history of shady deals got him thrown behind bars. but his story was never painted in pure black and white. Later on, he teamed up with Rebchai to help defend the kingdom. An unexpected redemption arc that made his quick end sting Rebchai a bit more. Um, uh, Even after his betrayal, the Wizard King gave him a chance to put his skills to use for the greater good. The irony, the business world is cutthroat, but apparently so is magic. Mark stood by the Wizard King's side from the early days of the Grey Deer Squad, always reliable and fiercely loyal, which information by the document, his rare memory and communication magic made him indispensable, especially as someone willing to bridge the gap between noble and commoner. Sadly, not even his strategic mind could outmaneuver Lucius's. Plot. Talk about your work emails suddenly turning into resignation letters you never planned on sending. So it's similar to them. And then by the end of chapter 380, the dust hasn't settled. Things seem to be taking a tentative turn for the better. But Lucius shows no signs of slowing his relentless quest for total control. The recent losses set the stakes higher than ever. And it's clear that our heroes will need every ounce of grit to protect what remains. To add a little levity here, if Lucius keeps collecting abilities at this rate, he's going to need a bigger backpack and maybe a business card that says Jack of Grimoire, all Grimoire, making a card of the all of. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.